welcome to our podcast, guys. We are here today to talk about, well, we've got questions, so really we're just going to talk about absolute rubbish, but that's the point. So yeah, you guys up for that? Up for talking for a wee while?
Yeah.
Insightful rubbish.
Insightful rubbish, good. Okay, I like the confidence in Katie's questions here. I'm looking forward to hearing what they are. Otto looks tetrified.
I've been tetrified.
You've been tetrified, son.
Shapes.
We
Of
are
Tetris.
Tetris. Yeah.
Tetris, yeah. Tetrified, yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
I like it.
Excellent, cool. Who's going first? How are we going to decide?
You do a rock, paper, scissors for who goes first.
Oh, class.
And nobody's going to see who wins though.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting because you're trying to figure out who's done it.
Oh yeah,
Who done it?
Who done it?
No, I think because no one will see it. I think that if we do rock paper scissors, once we've won, once you come on, you say what you won with. Just go rock. So my question is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Okay.
Right.
Wait, do you guys go 1, 2, 3, go, or do you go 1, 2 and then go?
That is the age-old question.
That
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that your next question?
Stop it! Stop looking
Sorry.
at me.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. I go on rock, paper, and then I go on scissors.
Okay,
so
controversial.
we don't-
Instead of
go for
rock,
scissors.
paper, scissors, shoot, or whatever.
I never do shit, I just go rock, paper, scissors and then you go.
Yeah. Rock, paper,
So-
scissors.
No, like rock, paper, scissors and then you go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you at
That
home,
works,
Ben's
okay.
currently trying out all of the motions.
So, we're going to attempt this rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. What? Okay.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Rock,
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
No.
Ben!
No,
Sorry,
we
okay,
just
okay.
discussed this, right?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
So good.
So,
But then I
so we're at a stalemate.
Are we?
But this is always going to happen if we always pick 3 different ones.
Does rock, paper, scissors not work 3 ways?
Right. For
I
everyone
thought
listening.
it was a universal.
Well, no,
Kind of
because
case.
Katie
decision-making
did paper,
tool.
I did rock, and Otto did scissors, so it's just like...
So we all cancel each other out.
So
We need to go. We just need to
Oh
go
my
again.
God, right, okay.
This
We're
is
the
gonna be
perfect
long.
team, folks. We're the perfect team.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
Right, okay, well, I'm out.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Do me and Ben.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh my God, yeah, you won.
Hey.
Wait,
okay.
you just announced it.
Oh, goddamn! Right.
Paper. Okay, so I get to ask my podcasting questions first. So, question
Come
1.
on.
If you could choose one animal to be your sidekick, it could be any animal, and you can make it as large as you want.
Oh my God.
Oh my days.
So it could potentially be some kind of steed. What would it be?
Can I, like, I don't know why straight away I'm drawn to, instantly a squirrel. Without
What?
it being large. No, without it being large, but then now you've made it that I can make this thing
Yeah.
rideable.
You can scale
Like
it up.
I'm really up for
Can you imagine
a
you just
massive
ride it in?
squirrel.
Mm.
Like it's kind of terrifying as well, but it's really cute at the same time.
Ben, how did you get into work this morning? Oh, I just rode my squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. But like think about that, like the tail would be huge. It'd be amazing. Cleaning, you could clean stuff with it.
Oh, would you just be like, hi squirrel, could you go clean my flat?
It's for my sidekick.
With your
This is, it doesn't
I'm
mean
the
you sure
boss.
like me serving.
You might end up
Yeah.
getting a bit pissed off if you're going like, oh, here, do a bit of dusting for us.
Like, by the way, could you clean up?
Just spilt my coffee, so I don't want to get my tail wet. You do it.
Would you brush its tail in the morning? Like,
I
when
would,
you're ready?
of course, I'd look after it. That's the point. It's my sidekick. It's not like like you say, it's not my servant or something. I'm just like
So
Make him
how-
do the cleaning.
How big is it?
it's as big as it's twice as big as me.
So it's still pretty small.
Ow.
Okay, Katie, what would you have?
I'd have a dragon. I feel like pretty,
Doesn't
but
exist.
does it have to be one size or can it change sizes?
Doesn't exist.
He said any kind of animal.
It's
There
not-
was no specification on mythical or not.
But dragons is
That
not
was
an
true.
animal.
That's true. To be fair, we are kind of making the normal mythical here with the whole...
Okay, well, I
Big
didn't know
size
that.
kind of
I'll
thing.
just answer in a minute. Okay.
No, you're stuck with the squirrel.
Yeah, you're stuck with it. You're stuck with the squirrel man. What you say? But we've
That's
got the
what you
budget. We've got the budget for these. So dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of size?
Like I feel like in Mulan, Mushu, the tiny me dragon.
Bloody useless.
Well,
I
no,
can't
it's
believe
not.
I got slagged off for a large squirrel and she's going to have a tiny dragon. What's
But
that
can you
gonna
imagine
do?
how like a wee tiny dragon
My
sit on your
squirrel
shoulder
could-
beating fire at folk like?
Yeah. You
Blow
can
fire on them.
set their elbows on fire.
They just singe their eyebrow a wee bit. Just like one line up the
Yeah,
eyebrow.
and then they
like tram lines.
burns their hand. They go into the kitchen and put the cold tap on.
See, your squirrel,
that's how
its tail is going to be burnt by my wee dragon, just slowly, bit by bit.
Yeah, but my dragon, not my dragon. Okay, it's not a competition between our animals. I'm sorry, that's fine.
If it was, I'd win.
I like the sound of it. Like it sounds like it'd be a cheeky wee dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you have, Otto?
I've had one sorted for a while though, to be
What?
fair, because I've been pondering this question for about 2 years. So, I think a giant chicken, like the size of a small house.
You've been watching way too much Chicken Run.
It's a good film. It's a good film, but just think about it though.
Mm-hmm.
You could ride it into work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like on the back of this giant chicken. It would be a really stable ride because their heads.
Would you have a saddle on it?
Yeah. Have a saddle on it, and it would like kind of terrify your enemies with its kind of chicken stare. Like,
They do have evil faces.
Oh, they kind of And
Imagine
it'd
it
be really
pecking
loud
you,
as well.
you'd die. One peck.
Yeah,
They just
like
picked you up.
Pecked to death.
You know?
Can I throw a request out there that anyone ever does listen to this? Can we get some fan art of Otto and his chicken,
Oh my
Katie and her
God.
dragon, and me and my squirrel?
That would be the
That
logo
would
for the podcast.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. I think it'd be really cool. By the way, like, I've lost my question already, but like I've just
They're written down in front of you, Ben. Look.
I don't know. It's gone. Terrible podcast etiquette. Anyway, chicken, massive chicken, nice one, cool. Are we doing another rock paper scissors? I feel like this is going to be a really weird way of doing it.
But I
Are
feel
we-
like you could go next because you were sick.
Right, we're going. Okay, cool. My question, and it's a good one, and maybe quite a quicker question, is what is your go-to karaoke song and why? Katie.
I mean, I do love it. Like, Hakuna Matata is my go-to, but that's mainly just because it's quite good vibes and people join in. I don't feel as embarrassed about my life.
That's good.
Only people join in.
Yeah, only if nobody joins in, it's just me up there on my own doing all three parts of the one song.
Just like the whole room is full, but everyone's silent.
Oh, stop it. That's like my night. Can you imagine?
There's
I'd be
no-
like,
there's
Hakuna
no
Matata, and they're all like, go
There's
away.
no music. Just grey faces in a crowd.
Oh God.
Sorry.
I'm going to have
I thought
nightmares
this
about
would
this
be a
now.
really fun question.
Yeah,
What's
me
your
too.
karaoke song? Grey faces
Yeah.
in a dark crowd.
A little bit of reverb, no music. That's what's in my head.
Yeah. How's that
Wow.
go, Katie?
I'm not doing it
Oh,
now.
come on! Oh, this
Look
is
at all the grey faces in the crowd. Nobody to sing along.
Means no worries.
I've never seen I've never seen The Lion King. So
What?
I knew this was coming.
Are you joking?
No, I know that's from The Lion King, but I've just never seen it.
It's like my favourite Disney
Then
movie.
there's like Simba getting held up. I know that there's a guy called Scar. That's about as far as it goes.
There's just this cool guy called Scar. You
Nah,
know,
he's a bad
not like
guy.
the evil villain.
Oh really? I'd never
Sells
guessed from
cigarettes
the
around the
name.
back of the school.
Scar's the bad guy?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Oh my god. Anyway, right.
You should watch it. It's great.
Okay, cool. I will.
The
I
second
will.
one's better though.
There's two.
There's 3.5.
3.5.
What have you not seen?
What is it with you and halves? Sorry,
I love
for
a
the
half.
listener. Katie takes half a sugar in her tea. Kind of insane. And coffee, sorry. But yeah.
I don't
anyway.
take sugar in my tea. That's wrong.
That's wrong, okay.
Yeah, there's the Lion King 3.5.
Lion King 3.5. What, it's called 3.5?
Yeah, I'm not just making it up.
Well, I
Like,
thought
they
you
got
meant there
halfway
was-
through the
I
movie
thought
and they
there
were
was-
like, guys.
I thought you meant there's
But
3
then they
films
released
and then
it.
there's a half film.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not half a film. It's just Lion King 3.5.
So is it like 3 hours long? Because it's like an extra film. on
No, it's
top
like the
of
backstory. It's like the prequel.
it. Okay.
Just go. It's like, have you got Disney Plus? It's all on
Is
Disney
it how
Plus.
Scar turned bad?
No, it's about
Did you
Timon
get-
and Pumbaa.
Okay.
You don't know who they are.
The warthog and the meerkat?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not seen The Lion King either?
I have, just a long time ago.
Oh, God.
Just a long time ago. I don't totally live under a rock.
Oh, what is your
What was-
karaoke song?
Belinda Carlisle, Heaven is a Place on Earth.
How does that go?
Can we get a wee rendition?
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. And there's kind of like big drums and stuff.
Mm.
Is that going to be our intro to this?
I can play a clip, I'm sure.
I just meant you singing
it. We've got the power. Oh, right, yeah, of course. There's a good, I want that to be my funeral song as well, not to get too dark, but there's a good, like, kind of clapping bit.
A good vibe.
To be fair,
I
actually scored out a question and it was, what is your funeral song? And I thought it would be a bit dark.
Well, 2 in 1.
But we've got.
I think everyone's funeral song's probably the karaoke song as well, though.
No.
Can you imagine me being lowered into the ground like Hakuna Matata? It's very sad.
I always wanted the special song "Too Hot" to be my funeral song because I was going to get cremated, and it's this town is too hot. It's so good.
Ben, what's your karaoke song?
My karaoke song is "Stuck in the Middle of You" is a really good duet. So if I'm doing it with someone else, "Stuck in the Middle of You," if I'm doing it on my own, it's "Beyond the Sea" by Bobby Down.
They're very good songs, actually.
They're big songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big songs. But yeah.
Good.
Kitty.
Right, well, this is a long one, but actually very short answer. So, if in 150 years science fails to save us all, and all that remains is a book about your life, what would you want the title to be and what would the blurb say?
Oh God.
Okay. That's really difficult, isn't it? That's a thinker. What would the boil the question down to is it's the title of a book of your life.
No. You need the full question.
Yeah, okay.
You can't just take away the start.
Okay.
So 150 years. Okay. Science has failed.
Humanity's dead.
Okay.
We're all dead.
Has anyone seen the trailer for the new film, the Dune film? You know how they've got this sort of sci-fi sort of look about them. I'm just imagining someone like scrambling through like this dusty pile.
Yeah, and it's just a book.
They just blow that, and suddenly there's a title of Ben Douglas, A Life in Memoirs.
That would really be it?
No, I'm just thinking like that's like the working title. Oh God. Well, what do you guys think it would be? Like, what would you?
You can't just take my question and give it back to me. You need to answer it first.
A bit about my life. Something about oversharing. I don't know.
A life oversharing.
Yeah. TMI.
This is every single detail of my life.
Yeah. And then the blurb on the back would be something along the lines of, oh God, wanna be a hipster but wasn't cool enough. Really likes vinyl and talks about it a lot, and also likes to take photos. Do you really want to read this? Yeah. I don't know what you meant to say. I can't.
I wasn't convinced until that last part.
Do you really want to read this?
Yeah.
Because that's solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You convinced me.
I think it would have to be wildly romanticised because that's the way I try and live my life. So I think that should be like if it had like a. What do you call it? I know this isn't part of the question, but you know the sort of like
extra
reviews.
Details.
The reviews.
Oh yeah, okay.
It would be like something like that, something about
Ben Douglas, the masterpiece.
Yeah.
This book made me wake up every morning in black and white.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Oh, I love that.
Solid.
That's really cool.
What would yours be?
Oh God, I don't know. Wanted a van, got a van. Van blew up.
Died in said van.
Probably something like that. Probably something about a van.
Mm-hmm.
And then the blurb would probably say, "Don't get a van. Spend time with your loved ones instead." I think that would be it.
I feel like the word van would in that book would like you know how like if you read a word too many times it starts to not make sense.
Van.
What is van? You know I think that's
Where is van?
Where is van?
Who is van?
Who is van? Yeah, exactly. Cool. What would yours be about?
Me.
Yeah. Is it really?
No.
Oh, class.
Well, no. It's like if you had to write a book, all that remains is a book about your life. That was the question. So like.
Oh, right, okay. So it is then. Cool.
I don't know. I think it would just be clearly didn't make it that far. If I've not made it to the end of the world.
So you 150 years from now you're not head in a jar. You're like we're
no. I'm gone.
Oh no, yeah.
It'd just be like all the things that I did wrong.
Science
not make
failed
it past. Everyone failed me. All this here's this book. And it'd just be like a sad face in the back.
No, I would really like a review or like a part of mine to say 150 years in the future and you're still reading books. Like, what? Come on.
That's sad.
I love books, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that 150 years from now, if there's not something better.
Someone will make a podcast about you.
Yeah, oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
oh my God.
Can you imagine?
This will be like in the archives of it. Ben's first podcast.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Will this be a page? This is where he realises Voice as a radio presenter would be shown on the world. Listen to it.
Yeah,
That means we can get
having
famous
an
with
outer
you,
body
be like,
experience.
we
I
read
feel
this
like I'm
first
getting
one.
deja vu. I feel like I'm sitting 150 years from now listening to this. Please, God, stop talking.
Ben's a head
Oh,
in the
what
jar.
is your question?
My next
Second
question follows on from your giant animal question.
Oh, okay.
What would be the biggest problem you could foresee of having responsibility for such an animal?
Oh, really? Well.
Just for the folks at home, I honestly didn't expect that. I honestly didn't. I thought this could be a really very topical wee segment, but no. 3 questions, but well, I'm guessing the third one.
Just want to
Now
get
you're
to
making
the...
me feel like I need to actually. I was at the start. I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. And I'm like, oh, actually, am I fit to be a mother to a dragon?
Oh right, yeah.
You've chosen to be. You should have thought about this. I've been on
Well,
this.
I feel like it'd be fine. Like,
I've
you
been on
just-
this for 2 years now. You know,
You come here with your plan, like,
I'm
right,
going-
so.
I'm going deep on
Can
it.
we just love the fact that Otto's really thought about this for 2 years and he came up with large chicken, but also the fact that we know that we get to ask him what his answer to this question about the chicken is.
I just think you'll bring out a big notepad and be like, right, so this is
Yeah.
like exactly the budget plan.
Detailed
This is how
drawings.
much the chicken needs to eat a day.
Yeah.
This is how many
exactly.
walks the chicken needs.
Yeah, this is how I get rid of the excrement that I leave behind, stuff like that.
Yeah, how are you going to fit the chicken into
What
your
if it-
flat?
Exactly. What if it crashes into someone's house?
Which one exactly? You're meant to all these planned out.
Yeah, he's got his arms folded. He's getting defensive, or he's unfolded them now.
It's like, guys, I just wanted the nice chicken.
How am I going to get insurance? You know?
What about the eggs?
Oh my god, he didn't even.
Well, that's how you pay for the food.
What,
You
just
just-
massive chicken eggs?
Yeah. You just go about making omelets all day.
Right, what was the question again? Sorry.
What could you see would be the biggest problem you could have for having responsibility for such an animal?
Oh, right. So okay.
I think my dragon would just want to burn people quite a lot, and I'd have to be like, right, like, calm yourself.
Well-
like, see, when it gets into its teenage years, it's we were riding, it's like, haha, like, defying
Yeah.
the dragon. It needs to be like, right, rein in a little bit.
Not even,
Maybe
no,
need-
but Katie, not
listen.
even that. Think about the world we live in and a dragon coming into that. Like, think about the red tape about like that. You know, we
The
can't
red
even
taper and the
we,
dragon.
we can't even bring a dog into the office. You know what I mean? Katie's gonna.
I
You know,
know.
this thing breathes fire. this thing is like, you know, and in your home it's like, you know,
if it was
you know, like,
tiny-
you got a puppy. You know, you train a dog, as you know. It's like you've been talking about this, and it's like this is a big deal. It's like you have to train it to pee outside. You have to train the dragon not to burn your curtains down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but
Like,
You
know?
can hide the dragon, bring the dragon in, and it can just sit nicely.
I feel like
you train
you
it
are
well.
now talking about animal cruelty.
What?
You're gonna shove this dragon in a box that's unflammable.
In a nice bag, there's a difference. Like a nice
It'll
bougie,
burn its
like
way
it'll
out.
have like a nice wee like
nice
chair
bougie
in the
bag
bag.
for your dragon.
Can you imagine this nice wee like setup? So you open the bag and it's like a
Chanel
doll's
number.
house. Yeah.
You can have your packed lunch to the left of it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
glass of tea on
It
the
can
right.
And
help
then his
you.
packed lunch to the
Oh
other
my
side.
god!
Yeah.
I like how it's a wee heat. It's
I
good.
bet
It's a heat.
It's I like the thought of like, well, Katie's brought in soup today. Don't need a microwave. Dragon heats up.
Yeah.
Dragon heats up your soup.
Right?
You can
I think
get
I've
him-
got the best answer
I
here.
think no, I'm warming.
Yeah.
to
What,
this.
eh?
Oh. Yeah.
You can guarantee the dragon would eat the packed lunch before it got to the
I
office.
don't think they like soup.
But like, I'm just, you know how
so. It would eat its own wee packed lunch.
You
whatever
get
it's
terrible
got.
Yeah, make it a wee
Twos.
sandwich. Like,
Oh
you know,
my god, yeah. What do dragons eat?
white bread sandwich, wee bit of ham, some
Yeah.
nice crisps, a
So
wee apple.
A basic lunch for the dragon.
Don't call it basic.
It's a good lunch.
I'd
It's
cut,
basic
it,
for a
I'd
reason.
cut the sandwich into like a wee flame.
There's
So that's-
genuine
these are
excitement.
these
in
are the
them.
nice. But what are the problems you could foresee?
Yeah, these are the
What's-
nice things.
Yeah.
What can you see?
Burning my soup.
Burn-
Probably.
Burning your soup.
Overheating your soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but watch the overheating.
I feel like a dragon's kind of scaly. Like, is it like a snake where it's like
Sheds
smooth,
its
or is
skin.
it kind of like, you know, are you really gonna cuddle up with your dragon on the couch? You know, like
Yeah.
would you?
I could put a wee fur coat on it.
Where does it sleep? Where? Oh my god, where does a dragon sleep?
Biscuit's got a wee bed beside my bed, so then the dragon could be on the table behind Biscuit. Provided they get on, you know, they need to work on that relationship a wee bit.
Mm.
Can't have a dog and a dragon who don't get on, you know. One of them needs to go, and it would be. Don't want to think about that.
It's not real, Katie. It's not real.
Sorry,
Okay, let's
Biscuit.
move on.
Get rid of biscuit.
No.
Oh my god! For an imaginary dragon, you heard it here first, folks. Katie is getting rid of her dog for this
Sorry,
dragon.
Biscuit.
Biscuit, if you're hearing this, we'll take you in.
That's actually really sad.
Squirrel. Large squirrels was mine. What am I thinking for that? What's going to be the problems with a large squirrel? Well, it depends, because like, there's the big squirrel debate, isn't there? Like the
big squirrel debate.
Big squirrel debate. This is important issues, right? Nah, the American ones coming here and killing the native ones. What was the story with that again? Grey and red.
I don't think that's actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually true. I think
No, it is.
No, I think that might be immigrant narrative
Shut
propaganda.
up. It's true, right? It's true. They come here and they kill our squirrels. No,
yeah, exactly. It's the perfect parallel to draw.
Let's cut that bit out.
Yeah. Cool.
Back to the great squirrel debate.
The big squirrel debate, yeah. So like, are they gonna kill? So basically, I don't know which ones kill which, right? And I don't know if it's to do with diseases or if there's actual beef going on.
Well,
right?
the red ones are more rare.
And they're the ones that are native here.
Well, you're the expert on the.
Well, no, I'll tell you what. A good friend of mine did a talk about this in Primary 6, and it stayed with me, right?
Just get them on as a guest.
Mutual friend, right?
Got all into the kind of nationalism debate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, no one talks about that when we talk about Brexit. Really, it was to do with the squirrels. But no, for real. Just like, I'm thinking my big squirrel. Let's call him Brian.
You took that long to come up with
I know. I was thinking Tony. Mine was going towards Tony, but
I prefer Brian.
Tony the Tory squirrel.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Brian. No. Oh, squirrel. Simon the squirrel.
Yeah.
Simon the squirrel. I feel like he's gonna have beef. Like, I don't want to be riding Simon to work and suddenly he sees a grey. Let's imagine he's red. I want a red squirrel, right? He sees a grey squirrel that's a lot smaller than him, right?
How do you know it's a lot smaller?
Because
You got the only big one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's the biggest in the world. And then he goes over and just stomps on the squirrel. I don't want that happening. That's his problem I foresee. Also, shedding hair. Could be another issue. I don't know. And also, like,
hair follicles like that thick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Katie mentioned about brushing his tail in the morning.
Imagine how long you're gonna sit and do that.
I know, and I live in like a flat, so I don't know where he's gonna stay. How's he?
Don't even have accommodation for him.
He couldn't fit in the stairwell, like getting into my flat. But as well as this, like, where did I get nuts that big? You know what I mean? Like,
he'd be eating them like cereal.
He'd be eating them like cereal. Yeah, exactly. It'd be amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about eggs? You mentioned eggs.
Eggs. Oh right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I forgot it comes back to me. I think I've covered mine.
Okay.
These are taking too long.
Right. Next question. That's a good one. Who? Oh no. Okay. Actually, I'm going to go with this question first. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Otto.
Oh God. I think my warning label would say impulsive and grumpy, do not feed after midnight, I think.
With the dangerously
Do not
large
feed
chicken.
Because then I'll struggle to get to sleep. I'll be too full.
Aw, that's quite nice.
That is quite a nice one.
I don't know.
It's alright, we can cut out pauses and stuff.
Ben had a really big pause when he was trying to come up with the name Brian, so I feel like that's okay.
Stick with it either.
I don't know, I think it would just be like warning, like, drinks a lot of coffee and eats a lot of biscuits. Like, that's my kind of life. Not actual Biscuit the dog, like actual biscuits. That's it. There's not much more to it. And has a pet dragon that might burn you.
Yeah, fair.
Should definitely be part of the warning, if not be a separate warning.
P.S. like
itself.
the tiny wee bit down the bottom has a dragon in bag.
Like it should be its own warning, but you're just you're trying to get away with it, so you just
Yeah.
write it small.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Oh, just easy. Just be like, just right on my forehead, oversharer. That's it. Just talks too much. Just and we'll take your photo without asking. That's it.
And then take the money for it and run.
And take the money and run.
Yeah.
That's it, really. That's it.
Sell it to the corporation.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a photographer. I'm not just a creep that goes up and takes a photo. But then the warning wouldn't say that. You know, I couldn't have that in brackets. Is a photographer, by the way.
Not a weirdo.
Not a
Yeah,
weirdo.
not
Yeah.
a weirdo. There's too many characters.
Yeah, too many characters.
Got to prioritise the important
Yeah.
stuff.
I think that's what I'd have. I don't know. Fussy eater, maybe. I don't know.
Are you really fussy eater?
You're not that bad.
I'm not that bad, am I? No.
By definition, I'm fussier now.
Yeah.
That's because you're veggie
Yeah.
though. That's
Yeah.
not fussy.
I think it is. You're still not eating certain kinds of food
True.
for one reason or another.
You're so fussy thinking about the planet. Oh my god. Class. Okay.
Right, so if you could have a billboard with anything written on it, what would it say?
Oh,
That is so,
that's good.
that's really good. I think. Oh, do you want to go first? I don't know. It's just such a different...
Billboard with something written on it. It's difficult. It's a good one.
We can cut out silences.
She did that on purpose. Oh man, it's got to be something to do with like treating people nicely. I don't know, like it sounds so, but it's got to be said in the right way. You know what I mean? It's got to be, because like billboards are used to sell us stuff all the time. How about selling a good idea? You know what I mean? Like, oh man.
You've gone very literal thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe something like, I don't know, life's short, try Scotch eggs while you can.
What? Ew, why?
Because they're good.
Can I just say for everyone at home?
Because the people
All
like
the
you
veggies.
don't know
Yeah.
I've
how
never had...
good Scotch eggs
It's
are.
not like...
Have you ever had one?
No, they don't look appealing, do they?
So
They don't look appealing.
Well, like, they look a bit
look
like
amazing.
fun. No, they don't. They look really, like, they're
They
coated
don't.
in something, you know.
Can I?
They're the perfect driving food as well.
I just want to like take this moment to talk about Bob Mortimer, whose book I just read, and he talks about pocket meat and talks about how you should carry around meat in your pocket, and the Scotch egg is his favourite. So it's just, but for the point to make here is Otto's now veggie, and is basically sending
Oh,
a
you
cry
can't
of
eat
help
Scotch eggs,
out,
can
going,
you?
I really want a Scotch egg, eat them while you can, is what he'd have on a billboard. So I think that tells us a lot about what Otto's hungry for.
Yeah.
He knows he's never going to have one again.
Yeah.
And
Can
basically
you not
wants
get
everyone to
veggie
enjoy.
ones? They don't just replace the
They
kind
do,
of meat thing?
yeah, but they do like kind of like.
Look at that sad look.
He's
They
looked
thought
into
it
it,
was
Katie.
It's not.
He's
It's
looked
not,
into it. Look
it's
at
not
him.
the same. I've like they probably do like kind of fake sausage meat ones, but like the ones I've tried have been different. They've been like
Not as good as
sweet
the meat
potato
ones.
and potato, or like some kind
That
of weird.
sounds more appealing than an
I'm-
actual Scotch egg does to
It's,
me.
it's claggy. It's weird.
It's claggy.
not
Claggy a
claggy.
word?
Claggy.
Claggy
Yeah,
a word.
yeah, claggy.
Okay. I would like to say that
Okay.
a Scotch egg looks really good until you open it. I think they look really appealing, the breadcrumbs. There's some real breadcrumbs. They look really good.
But
But
you could put like anything in breadcrumbs and you'd be like, ooh, nice.
yeah, exactly.
That's not a good
Mars
thing.
bar. Honestly. You could put that notebook in breadcrumbs and I'd go, I like breadcrumbs. But
Fair point.
Scotch egg, why? Like, so basically you're doing an advert for Scotch eggs.
Life's short, eat a Scotch egg while you can. I think if I saw that, I'd be like, no.
That's fine. You don't have to. It's
You're a
just,
very nice billboard, Chris.
it's
I
just-
feel like
it's
that's
just-
okay.
Where's
it's
the
just what the
billboard?
billboard says.
Times Square or something.
Well, there's no context there,
Okay.
so it could be wherever you want it to
What
be.
it's like, yeah.
What is the billboard?
It's on the M25. Yeah.
Life's short, have a Scotch egg.
Yeah, well, that's the best place to put an advert for Scotch egg.
True.
Yeah, I like yours. That's cool.
What would yours be, Ben?
I was trying to be all like nice and like kind and be kind to people and stuff, but
Give them a Scotch
there's
egg.
something I don't know. Yeah, give people a Scotch egg. Yeah. Oh, it's really difficult.
It's your grand's birthday. Give her a Scotch egg.
Yeah.
Birthday present? Scotch egg.
Yeah.
Put it in a little bowl.
Yeah.
Scotch egg.
I don't know. I think my thing would have to be something. Well. First off, maybe it'd be an advert for my book that's coming out in 150 years. But you know,
Be on the lookout.
you know what I mean? Yeah, be on the lookout. The new autobiography. But no, something to do with just being sound to people. I don't know. It'd have to like I don't know. There's like a Joe Strummer quote which is like people mean everything or something like that. And I'm a big believer in that. I'm a big believer in people, and I think that we all can do our bit to help each other and make each other's day better. And I think that if people read that, but then I think that no one would take notice. So maybe it should just be an advert for like, I don't know, I like Iron Brew.
Yeah, for those of you listening at home, Ben also had Iron Brew at like 10 o'clock this morning,
It's
which is
2
the most
minutes to
hideous
10.
thing I've ever seen.
2 minutes to 10.
Don't make it worse.
That's what it says on the receipt. Yeah, I tried to give up sugar. Did not go well. What would you have on?
On my billboard?
Yeah.
Big
picture of your dog?
Biscuit. Nah, I think I just put a random word on it.
Okay.
And then like just, can you imagine just walking past and seeing like Gleba and being like, what's that?
Oh, yeah.
And people being like,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
What was that word you used for Scotch eggs?
Oh, claggy. Yeah, can you imagine just putting
Claggy.
claggy
Yeah.
up
Just
on
a bit,
something?
no, can you imagine just a picture of Scotch egg with the word claggy?
No, don't have the egg on it.
You know?
This isn't an advert for Scotch eggs.
It's a bit more abstract, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it would keep people guessing. Like,
So what word would it be though?
It's very edgy.
Thanks. I like to have some edge to me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm dressing all pink.
There's no edge to a Scotch egg.
That's why she doesn't like them.
Yeah, where's the edge on the Scotch egg?
Yeah, exactly. There's no corners on the Scotch egg.
I don't know what word it would be. I feel like...
You have to pick. No.
Okay, we're going to right now, this instant.
Yeah. Got the big advertising company waiting on the side.
Oh, sorry guys.
Yeah.
I would just go with Gleba. I feel like that's a good... I watched
Gleba.
Friends last night and they used that word and I was like...
Phalange.
What is it?
The left phalange.
The left
There's no left phalange.
What's Liba mean?
Gleba.
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 Yiba.
Yiba? I think it's
Gleba. Like Glebba? Gleba?
Gleba.
We're back to the karaoke song. Let's face it. Gleba. Gleba.
Thank you. It's back to you.
Back to me.
Back to Otto, yeah.
Okay.
Part 3.
Part 3.
Act 3.
Part 3. I think you could relate this to the last 2 questions of mine. So question 3. If you didn't have to work for a living, what would you do with your life?
What? You really threw me off the animal thing. I was expecting like,
Oh, yeah.
what's your care plan for the
Yeah,
animal
yeah,
going
yeah.
to be?
Well, could be.
Okay.
Could be clear.
What can you tell me the question again? Sorry.
Yeah. If you didn't have to work for a living,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do with your life?
I would try and genetically modify squirrels.
Like it doesn't market fit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, in seriousness, I would probably. I don't know. So if I didn't have to work, so I'm not like. It's not. Are we taking money out of the question? It's just like you can live and you just.
Do
don't
we have
to
like
work.
infinite
You could
money?
walk into shops and you could just get food and travel.
Yeah.
Do you, but it's not like you're gonna be rich. You know what I mean? Like you don't. What's the story?
It's up to you.
Is it
It's up
okay?
to you.
Okay.
Oh, I'd definitely just like go travelling to
Mhm,
like
yeah.
lots of different places.
What's the first stop for you?
I really want to go to Thailand. I've always really wanted to go to
I was thinking
Thailand.
Tibet. I'd really like Tibet.
Nice.
That'd be class. Photographs.
And like the Maldives.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
go that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I think definitely.
Can't just jump on my answer.
Well, no, I think no traveling, but with photography.
Yeah.
innit? That's it. That's the dream. That's
With
literally the dream.
Squirrel is the mode of transport.
With squirrel, yeah.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
On the plane in first class, squirrel beside me, Simon. Hey man, let's go. You know what I mean?
Would Simon not be like the length of the plane? Like he'd just have to lie down the full ground.
It'd be the only thing in like the luggage underneath.
I just hold on to the bottom underneath with his wee claws.
Oh.
His wee, woohoo, the tail flapping, you know. In class.
Experienced a bit of turbulence the whole
Yeah.
way there.
What a shame.
What is like? What's the lei they have? Is it a lei? Like the flowers around the neck that the Hawaiian. You know what I mean? Like it'd be amazing.
He's got his wee
You know,
tiki skirt
yeah,
on.
Yeah. With his passport in hand, you know, his blue passport, because you know we're not about the immigration here. I'm joking. It's Simon, not me, right? But yeah. So yeah, that I think I'd definitely be up for photos and travelling.
What would you do?
Yeah. What would Otto do?
God, I don't know. I'm just asking the
Otto
question.
doesn't know what Otto would do.
I don't know. What would I do without you, Space?
Yeah.
What would I do?
Oh, that was the right answer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh wait, yeah.
We've lost our jobs, Katie. Here we go.
No.
See you guys later. We don't return for the next one.
And this was the test.
You lured us
Both
in with
failed.
thoughts of squirrels and dragons, and then really.
No, probably just a big old van trip.
Big
I
van
think.
trip.
Yeah.
Would you go like very far with the van? Like, would you take the van
I think as far as it would go. As far as it would go.
before it breaks down?
Yeah.
Would you
yeah.
get a new van or would you keep the same van?
Keep the same van?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Bloody chuffed with it. But I think it just wait until it breaks.
In case anyone didn't realise, Otto owns a van. This
Yeah,
is why we've
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about vans a lot.
Like
He also
a
owns a
camper
dog,
van.
and I own a camera.
Yeah.
So that's the three things.
The 3 keys you need to listen to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's my questions. Thank you very much for this. That's for me.
Sorry.
Who's got the next one?
My next one, I guess, is I got the best answer to this, which I'll tell you in a minute for a friend of mine. But who would play you in a movie of your life? So like the movie's about your life. So who would it be? Who would play you?
Are we talking like actors that fit how you look, or actors that fit
Anyone.
like your life?
Anyone. It could be your best mate plays you. But like
That would be a disaster. I really don't want that. I don't need to see my life reenacted again.
I mean, I think it's such a good one because you've got to really think about it. I know mine straight off because I've been asked this question the other day, but...
Alright. I'd want you to play me.
Shut up.
I think that'd be brilliant.
Can
That'd be
you
a really
imagine?
good movie.
Really?
Yeah,
That's class.
I'd love that.
That'd be quite cute.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
That's a lovely thing to hear from a
I'd
friend.
want.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah. No, I'd want to see it. You know?
Yeah, class. Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Okay.
I'm really stuck. I don't know who I'd want to
I'd play you too if you really want
Yeah,
to.
do you know what? Go ahead. I'd get Biscuit to play me.
Oh wow, that'd be
It's
amazing.
the dog's like.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really difficult table reading though.
Can you imagine?
Class. Get Biscuit on the podcast. Wait, here he is now.
And our special guest this week.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want my. Do you know what? I think my mum would be quite good. Can you imagine like Gail coming in and being like, right?
yeah. Starring Gail.
Gail's a legend. I think
Nice.
she'd do it very well.
Class.
I'd kind of like to watch it. Then my gran would be my mum. Like that'd be quite interesting. Big Sheila's on it as well. Yeah.
Gail, Sheila, Katie, the full shebang. Excellent.
So would your gran play your mum?
Yeah.
And your mum plays you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'd just.
You direct it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or
Just
Oversee.
or
Oversee.
you're off travelling.
Yeah.
Although I don't really know if I'm now thinking about it, I'm like, do I really want my mum to know everything that's gone on in my life? Probably not. Maybe not the best idea.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah. God.
We've all got secrets.
Yeah, there's people say it not, they don't say, like if they got if someone's portrayed in a movie, you see those sort of like media things where it's like, oh, I was really worried what my mum would think about this movie, like with what happened in it. But yeah, you ask your mum, that'd be your mum playing that.
My mum
part.
is the
not
movie.
only does she have to sit in the cinema and see it, she plays that part. That'd be quite.
Yeah, do you know what? Actually, probably not my mum. Sorry, girl.
Just get Sheila to skip the generation.
Oh my God.
Jump down. Yeah.
She'd be well up for it. She'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, in my day.
Yeah. Oh my God. Excellent.
What you like?
I can't believe you said me.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
If your
I think
answer
that'd be
isn't
good.
Otto now, like that's
Oh,
like.
my answer was Michael J. Fox. I'd love that. Like Marty, man. Like proper, you know what I mean? Oh, we can't.
Well, what's your reasons for Michael J. Fox?
Because he's short and he looks like me. And a little bit. And I want to be Michael J. Fox. And yeah, but the answer my friend gave the other day was them, of course. Like they asked me the question and I said, yeah, this person, famous person. And I said, like, what were you? And they're like, me. I'm like, who else could play it better?
Yeah.
So there's an element of that. It's like,
That's
if they're making a film about your life, I'd want to play me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There'd be an element of that.
But then how would you play like young you versus like older
That'd be technology by then.
CGI you bit?
To make you smaller.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Actually, just the same face,
you
but
know,
a
like
tiny
the
body.
original Empire Strikes Back, like Frank Oz, like the guy that did like Kermit and stuff. You know, like he did like Yoda. So like, you know, you can imagine we Ben. They could make a puppet Ben.
Kermit the Frog is
You know?
Yoda.
Yeah, same voice, same guy.
Stop
yeah,
it.
there you go. We fat. But yeah, me. Yeah, I think he could, you know, bring me to life in puppet form as a child. So basically, Frank Oz and Michael J. Fox, my two answers.
That's good answers.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Right. Well.
Right. What's the last question, Katie?
What's your favourite or most interesting conspiracy theory?
Oh man.
Now, the thing about conspiracy theories is
Yeah.
some are true, right?
Was it like, I feel like I'd be stealing autos if I say this because It's Otto's thing. I think Otto told me this. Well, I've got a running thing with my friend. This is actually, it's not linked with Otto. It's just recently been linked with Otto. But years ago, me and a friend of mine.
Don't take my conspiracy theory. I've got a good one.
I think I know. Is it? No, okay, it's not. Okay. Basically, me and a friend of mine were sitting having coffee years ago, and this is actually how we became friends. It's cemented in a wonderful conversation about how seagulls don't exist. So like they're not real, they're fake. You know what I mean? Like they're like, well, it's to do with it's either they're fake or they're really conspiring against us. So I think that seagulls really have like birds in general just shouldn't exist, and that they are like there to like either watch us or they're like a being that is beyond us, that's talking about us all the time. They make so many sounds and they do so many things and they just disappear at random, and like
They probably just go home to bed.
They go home to see. They have homes.
Hang their hat. Just go.
Put their camera out, their notebook in.
Yeah. How was your day, honey? Oh, I just watched Ben have a coffee for 2 hours. You know. But no, there's something in it. They have beady eyes, and I don't trust them.
So you don't think seagulls are real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay? Right?
Yeah, it's a good.
I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying that I'm open to the idea.
That they're not. If you woke up and found out they weren't real,
I think
like
there could be robots. I swear to God, we could break them apart. They're spying on us. Boris Johnson's using seagulls to spy on us. That's basically what I'm saying, guys. Okay.
Just wait till your mutant squirrel eats all the seagulls.
Yeah.
Dragging them down from the sky.
You know, I'm just imagining me on my squirrel riding the squirrel on top of like buildings, on top of roofs. You know, like a scene out of like Lord of the Rings or something, like where they're like, you know, it's sliding down the tiles and that. I'm just chasing seagulls. You know, it'd be amazing. Anyway,
Be a seagull catcher.
That
could be what you do after you get sacked from Youth Space after this.
After this podcast.
Yeah.
Forget travelling.
I know.
Conspiracy theories. Gingers are from the moon.
I'm quite sad. My mum's a ginger.
She's from the moon.
She's a good Gail's a moon man.
Katie's a fake ginger right now as well.
This isn't the ginger left quite quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not that ginger anymore. Why do you think gingers?
They're from the moon, and you know, like when the moon sometimes like goes like really orange.
Mm-hmm.
That's when all the gingers go round to one side to get all the vitamin D filled. Because they're deficient.
What, the gingers all congregate on the moon?
Yeah, it's kind of like a ceremony festival, and the reason that there's less gingers on Earth than there kind of would be is due to meteor strikes striking the moon and then pinging off some gingers into the Earth's atmosphere, and some of them.
So they come out fully grown, like baby gingers.
Yeah, fully grown. It's like a whole society thing. That's why you don't always see them, because
who's that new ginger on the street?
They generally.
I think it's ginger people, folks. I think ginger sounds bad. I don't know.
They generally.
Hanging gingers all over the shop.
They gingerly being on the darker side of the moon to avoid the sun, so they kind of move around in nomadic tribes.
In nomadic tribes, just all them chanting on the moon.
Oh, I get it, right. So they move.
What was your karaoke song? Are they not just singing that on the moon?
Yeah, they really like Belinda Carlisle.
Heaven is a place on the moon.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like it. I was expecting something a wee bit darker than, you know.
I feel like
darker.
We had a colleague that would have been really good for that question, because Jordan would have been really loving that question.
Yeah.
But anyway, what about you?
I only know like proper like dark conspiracy theories.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I read a book the other day because I watched a documentary on mountaineering because I like mountaineering, and there was this group of like hikers in Russia, who went. I think it was called the Dystart Pass. So they went up it, and they were like all really experienced hikers, and then they never came back out. But they found people found the tent, and the tent was like ripped apart with a knife. Mm-hmm. And then 3 of the hikers had lost like their eyes and their tongues, and then the other ones had just died of hypothermia, and they were like, it's a Yeti. But like there's loads of conspiracy theories about it, like aliens came and got them, and then there was ones about the Yeti came and got them, and then there was another one that apparently they all loved each other and then they all killed each other in vengeance and stuff, and it was a really good book.
Jesus.
Seagulls aren't real.
Gingers live on the moon.
Gingers live on the moon. Oh my god. No, I do like Bermuda Triangle and stuff like that. That's interesting. I mean, anyone ever seen Gulliver's Travels? Like,
No.
Okay, watched. Real thinker. But yeah, no, I don't know. There's something about that. I think I was speaking. It's funny. I was speaking to someone about this the other day about Bermuda Triangle. Like, what if it's just like a wee glitch in the matrix that we all live in, you know, or a wee glitch in the, or like, you know, or like a pocket universe thing or something. Like, I know this is like people will go like, oh, listen, but no, seriously.
Simulation theory.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, loads of people believe that. So.
Yeah.
Did they though? Did
Apparently
they really believe it though?
Apparently, it's more likely than not.
Is it?
Well, what can you do about it?
It's just you coming out, is it?
so, yeah, we're definitely in a simulation, guys. That's it. Confirmed.
So, if you're interested in podcasting, you want to come along,
join us join us at the LOMOND Centre every Monday.
From 5:30 to 7.
Yeah. Every
Monday.
We're there every Monday.
Just excluding Christmas.
Yeah. So within term time.
Yeah.
So yeah, join us if you want to make podcasts like this, and probably something a little bit more sensible, perhaps, and we'll get kind of guests on and stuff like that. People that you find.
I feel like we need to redo that.
I thought that was good. We'll stitch it together.